Hello everybody, and I'm here today with my review of the Timex Easy Reader. True to its name, the Easy Reader is incredibly easy to read, and that is a benefit to those who are elderly or can't be bothered squinting at their watches for 5 seconds trying to figure out the time. So the Timex Easy Reader has the standard 12 Arabic numeral format. They take up a large amount of the watch face, which is a blessing to those who really don't want to look at those extra dials to figure out everything they need to know. The watch was designed to be simple, and it should remain that way. It has a very small date wheel, obviously displaying the date. I found that a very useful feature. My main gripe with it is, like I said before, it is small, so you may need to squint or hold the watch up closer to see the date. As is standard for Timex, it has the Indiglo feature. When you push down on the crown, it'll glow in a luminescent green. This is very useful at night and in dark rooms. I've used it more than a few times myself. It is very handy, especially when it's the only watch in my 10-15 watch collection that has this feature. The Timex Easy Reader runs off a quartz movement. That's pretty standard for most entry-level wristwatches such as this. It'll set you back $30, $40, and you can pick it up anywhere, Walmart, Target, JCPenney's, wherever. The Easy Reader, this one at least, comes with the leather strap. I've always preferred leather to metal. Metal always tears off half the hair on my arm and needs the link removed or added every now and then, and that can just set you back a lot of money. So when you take a look at the watch, when you feel it, it's very light, and that is a blessing. It is an absolute pleasure to wear, especially when the leather softens up. That's my biggest gripe with leather bands. They always start off stiff at the shop. That's why you can spend 20 minutes just trying to get the watch off the stand. It does make a fair bit of noise as far as wristwatches are concerned. As you can see, because it is an entry-level watch, it has the tick, not the sweep, even though watches that sweep do tick. And this results in a fair amount of noise. I often put it by my bedside table, and it can and will keep me up at times. As far as size goes, it's a decent size for a watch. Good sized watch face. The bands will fit most people. Thin wrists, large wrists, whatever. It all really depends on your preference. The Timex Easy Reader comes in a variety of colours. I chose the brown and rose gold, as opposed to the black and silver and black and gold, which I didn't feel went well together. Something I like about this watch is that it can very easily double as a dress watch. It's very simple, classy, elegant. It doesn't have all those dials that you would expect on a sports watch, and more importantly, it is not digital. Most people in our generation, they can't read analog watches, and as we move forward, the watch is becoming less of a timepiece and more of a fashion accessory, and it's almost killing tradition, despite the fact that watch sales have been going up and are not going to stop doing so for millennia to come, I'm sure. So, final verdict is the Timex Easy Reader. It is worth the money, but I would recommend getting something a little more expensive than this. Case in point being that it is a Timex. While they will end up lasting you maybe 4 or 5 years, you will have to replace it after that. So in the end, good watch. If I had to rate it on a 10-point system, I'd say maybe 6 out of 10. Nothing wrong with it, of course. I just prefer the more expensive watches, because watches nowadays serve as a status symbol as well. This is my first review, and it has been shot on a relatively cheap phone, so I ask that you keep the comments tame, and I will be bringing you more watches. Eventually I'll actually get a proper camera, so my reviews won't be rubbish like this is. So please feel free to comment. Tell me what you think of the watch. Will you be getting it or not? And I'll see you on the next review.